Well, all right. So I'm really excited about today. We got my good buddy Andrea Bello from, and this is like going way back to like probably the first 1,000 in the Uplift Telegram channel back in the day, like
Oh
super
yeah.
early, super duper early. We've been friends ever since. He's done some work with me on a lot of stuff. It's just like a really fun dude. You'll find out. We don't have to get into that, but um, we've been talking about behind the scenes a little bit this idea that he's had for quite a while of like, okay, everybody's got these NFTs, everybody wears shirts and has coffee cups, right? Like, what if you owned an NFT and you could turn that into a piece of merch, but you had to own the NFT? Like, suddenly we're giving you utility to NFT projects that are out there, and even sort of opening up new kinds of things that they might want to do as NFTs to have some stuff out there. For example, I think on the show thing for today, Melody mocked up the like the launch bags logo on a coffee cup. Like, I'd buy 5 of those yesterday, right? Like that. So now, like, one, we need to make that as just an NFT people can get, right? So that's going to be
Yes, absolutely.
a
But
whole thing.
and I think it has some challenges. But let's hear what Andres has to say about that.
All right, go to town.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Where we at?
absolutely. Yeah, guys. So yes, like Corey mentioned, we've met for quite a while. I was there when it all started with the Uplift. I actually started playing Minecraft because of the Uplift, and I love it up until now. And yeah, I've had this idea. It's going on for a couple of years, and the whole thing is that bring more value to collections so that everybody in each collection is able to offer anybody really who buys the NFTs the ability to have these NFTs into real life merch, into t-shirts, hoodies, beanies, mugs, socks, any kind of really anything. And then that also talking with Corey evolved into, hey, what if we add a QR code? What if we, we're able to market this in a way that it'll bring collections also the ability for them to market the collection or market something in real life, like a company or a service that they're offering. And yeah, that's where it's taken us so far. I can show you a little bit of what we have right now. We are still in testing phase and all of that, but basically, can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So basically what we have, and don't mind the design, we're still working on it. It's really here where we have all of the products. We're currently offering 126 items. Not all items are onboarded, as like Juan mentioned, it brings up some challenges, especially with each dimension of each product. We need to make sure behind the scenes we get the dimensions right in order for the product to be, look exactly the same way as it's going to be on the preview. And yeah, it's not like overlaps or anything on the NFTs. So once you choose a product, so I can go here and generate a preview. I can, for the mug, for example, I can choose size. Different things are going to have different attributes. So you can, for t-shirts, there are more attributes. I'll show you that. And then it'll give you options as far as like color, size, all of that. Let me go in here and generate it. This right here, I'm already connected with my wallet. So what it's doing is just bringing all the NFTs in my wallet right now. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be whitelisting collections. So only the whitelisted collections are going to be shown here. And also the whitelisted templates. That way we go with the PFPs, with the NFTs that actually make sense to have in a product. So let's go with the Betsy. I'm going to put the Betsy there. That's going to
Cool.
an image. This right here, what's going on is that the mug allows me to place 2 images. And that's why part of the onboarding process of each product is making sure, hey, how many images can we place on the product?
Oh man, sorry I gotta break in right now. Sorry, man. I don't want to break up your chain of thought, but it's like, so we could, as like launch bags, right? We could have, like basically people could come in and get like an AI God logo or meme or whatever, and then have like the launch bags logo, on it, just so that we could sort of like do some interesting promotional stuff with all of the projects that launch on launch bags.
Yeah, we could do
Cool.
that. Like I'm actually on the new design, adding the ability to for the QR code, add the QR code, and then where the QR code is going, and then the ability to add an image. I'm hesitant about it because I don't want people to be able to just, hey, I'll take a Bored Ape, and put it there. It's like it actually has to be in your wallet.
Yeah.
So we got to think it
Yeah.
through. Maybe what we do is we end up making an NFT out of the logo and like airdropping it or something like that, so that you can actually get it in there. Or I'm actually starting the process of onboarding collections. So when you onboard a collection with the collection wallet, we can have that logo as like the collection logo. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's cool. Yeah,
And
yeah.
then
Yeah.
and then then like that, if you're actually on the collection page. So the whole idea, and that's what's being worked on, is like, say for example, we do here like Nefty, dot, and this is only going to be for that collection, for the Nefty collection. So if you give out that URL, the logo is automatically going to be there. So you're going to see the logo here, and then they can choose another image, for the NFT.
Yeah, I think that's really cool. A couple of years ago, I went to NFT Paris, and they had this amazing thing where you were able to print your NFTs on an aluminum plate. So if you owned the NFT, you were able to print your NFT in the aluminum plate, and it looks amazing. I was there with Adrian from Wombat and Jose, and
cool.
And they printed a couple of NFTs. There were multiple sizes, and they really look amazing. And there was something that I really liked, is that not only they printed on one side of the aluminum plate your NFT, but in the back it stated, okay, this NFT was in this wallet at this date, and it gave you some context about why you were able to print it.
Right, because you could just get rid of the NFT after if you wanted. So
exactly,
that's interesting. I didn't think of that. That's smart.
Yeah, that's a really good thought. Yeah, no, I love that, because then, yeah, like when did you print it, and when did you own this NFT? That's a good
exactly.
thought.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, and the other thing for what you said, I think it's amazing having some things that are specific to the collection that you can print if you own the NFT. For example, you could have an amazing logo that you can print on a cap, for example, or on a T-shirt, or even if you have a PFP, you could have something like. It will. You will need to develop something there, but you could cut the shape of the NFT so that it's not a rectangular thing, but something nicer to print on a T-shirt or in the mug or whatever. So I think that kind of things could really make the quality of what you are printing much better.
Could we put
Absolutely.
Could we put like PNGs with clear backgrounds in an NFT?
Well, yes, you can do that,
but purpose build them. Yeah, just for everything that's already out there.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, that if the NFT already exists and it has a square background, I think that you will need like a cookie mold to be able to cut it or something like that. I don't know.
Right. Well, and that might maybe like an upgradable service, like per template, right? Like if Andre's got to do some work, the collection, pays, I don't know, $20, whatever. Andre, you tell her whatever the number is, right?
But I think as the collection will be whitelisted, it's something that they can do together, and the collection owner should be the one doing most of the work for that.
Oh yeah, no, I agree.
You're right. Yeah,
like the Uplift logo needs to be an NFT now, right? And I was thinking we could just do that for like Bird Lithium or something like that, right? So get it out there for things like this. But then I feel like, especially like we got Broken in here from Broken Dolls. And probably a couple other at least people that that have some collections and stuff, and like just it sort of even brings a different context to it, right? Like I'm already thinking about NFTs for Uplift and launch bags and like projects that might launch on launch bags in a different way, right? Like you're gonna have whatever NFTs you have, and that's fun, and like maybe they're collectible, maybe they used in blends, blah 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 blah. But like you might want to talk to Andre about getting, whitelisted on this and have like a special template that you think would look fantastic on a mug. Didn't even think of the socks. That's a whole other ball of monkeys. But yeah, dude, I've been excited about this ever since you told me this. So one, I'm very excited that you sort of see it the way I do. You were saying you were seeing some challenges with it. Maybe finish your thought and get into that.
Well, the challenges are kind of that not always the NFT will be directly printable and will look amazing. So you will need to do some extra work.
Right.
And why am I so excited about this? Because it's something that I wanted to have for Nifty blocks, but we never had the time to do all of what we wanted. And the idea of having NFTs that you could use for T-shirts and so on, that was there for a while, but a small team never has the time to do all of the crazy stuff that we would like. But that's why I'm very excited to see this coming to life.
I had 3 ideas how to partner Top Merch and Nefty up so that you still benefit on the platform, and Andre benefits wildly from the collaboration. We'll talk about this after. We can do all the things at all times. This is sort of my new thing. This is how this should go.
Yeah, and I totally understand, because it's like that, you know. We are a small team too, and we're focused on this, but yeah, like, you always want to do more things, but we said, you know what, let me just focus on this, get this out there.
Yes.
And the whole idea is that be able to partner with Nefty, be able to partner with Uplift, with anybody really wants to be a part.
You should definitely partner with Bukia from PFP Wizard.
That's a good idea.
It will be amazing to be able to use all of those PFPs to
everybody's
print,
PFPs. Cool.
in merch. Yeah.
Well, and this is I think the way, and you guys tell me if I'm wrong about this, but like the way I would sort of see it from a top level, right? Andre, we could make sort of a special class of partner. This is actually going to backwards get into what TC was talking about. Like, Nefty becomes a partner of yours, right? And the collections that kind of get referred to through the Nefty platform or family or what have you, right? 1% or whatever it is, right? Just goes back to Nefty. And the same thing for something like PFP, right? So, or PFP Wizards with Bucha, right? They've got like literally every PFP. So like, if they find out about Top Merch through Bucha and they want to make some merch on that, and they sort of come through that pipeline, then we could set it up so that there's the potential for those platforms to meaningful gain. That just makes it worthwhile for them to share it, and hopefully worthwhile for their projects that end up getting merch. And then I'm gonna have to buy it all, which is gonna be very expensive. We're gonna need to make way more money on, and then everybody's got a freaking PFP shirt on.
Yes, and that's the initial idea for the whitelist for the collections, is that you are able to, on the form, add your logo, add your company name, obviously, colors, so you can change the colors of how the website is going to look based on what the URL is. So if you go to Nefty, you can use the Nefty color. So it feels like you're still within the domain of Nefty, or the domain of any other collection, really. So it feels like it's still yours, Yeah. Mostly what I'm like kind of licensing is the functionality. Everything else, it's yours, And yeah, we can evolve this into, hey, like, give me a homepage and I'll put it in there. That
was good. Like, if we sort of white label it and have it, so it is Nefty's. It just has all your guts underneath it.
Exactly.
That's even better
where this is going. Yeah.
I have a couple of questions for you here. And first one is payment. I see here that you can pay with Wax, or you can pay with USD. How does that work?
Yeah, so let me just continue here, and you'll get to that point. So once you generate the NFT, it'll give you or the product, it'll give you a preview of how the NFT is going to look. Different products obviously have different previews. Once you're good with it, you can share it too. You'll be taken into the cart, and this is going to change a little bit, but for the most part, the functionality is what I'm looking at. You choose, the kind of shipping you're doing. I already had an address in there. And then this is the checkout area. So the checkout, I am actually allowing for Wax checkout, ETH checkout. So that connects into MetaMask. This you can do with Cloud Wallet, or if you're using something else. And then PayPal. So you're actually able to pay with a credit card, make payments, whatever PayPal offers. Same thing you can do right here. That's actually for just the checkout, so that even if you don't have enough wax in your wallet or whatever, but you do have the NFTs, you can still check out with the USD, and ETH,
Cool.
and whatnot. Yeah.
Cool. You should definitely add Solana Pay there, because I don't want to pay with Ethereum this. I will pay more in fees than what I pay for your product. But yeah,
Well,
you need
and-
something.
Andre, it's sort of our goal to introduce ourselves to a bunch of Solana projects as well. So that might be good for as far as our pipeline. We could sort of refer them over to you. And
Yeah.
Asvoria, Russell Chorus is launching that Asvoria launchpad over there.
Yes,
That's going to be a whole other pipeline, like a white label opportunity. So that might be good
absolutely.
too.
Yes.
And this behind the scenes, it's already integrated for you to use NFTs in ETH. So it has the ability for you to use other chains. I mean, like as far as the backend.
Yeah.
So yeah, like Solana is next on the list actually, and the
That's
way
tight.
it's gonna work is you're gonna go here Solana, and it's only gonna be Solana based. So right now the main page is Wax based, but sort of like how the shops do it. So if you want to go into Solana, it's only Solana, and instead of Wax, you're gonna see Solana, your Solana wallet, all of that. So we keep
Cool.
it separate. Yeah.
Man,
Okay, so it will depend on which wallet you use to connect to the website, the pricing that you will see, and the payment methods.
Yes, the payment methods, I think I'm always gonna leave open. But
Okay.
as far as like how you can choose your NFTs, yeah, that depends on
On the
what
blockchain.
chain, what blockchain you're on. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
all right, so I want to get into let's get into some of the basic questions I think you'll be able to dispense with really quickly, and then something that TC asked is something, Andre, that we actually talked about that I'm kind of excited about. So way back, many months ago. So can you get a full color match background for the mug? So you have like an NFT, that NFT has a background. Could that kind of go out to the rest of the mug, or are those kind of standardized?
Those are standardized. If you look
Yeah.
at this, for example, the white color is what we
Yeah.
can customize. Yeah.
Oh, okay, but still, like
there-
that's like the whole band could be that color, though, right?
Yes, you could do whatever color. That's what we're actually
Got it.
working on, is the ability to be able to like choose a different background, that kind of thing. So you can fully customize the
Very cool.
experience. There are more products that may, like say for example, you don't want the white background.
Yeah.
There are other, I don't know.
So you can try and
exactly
find a
category.
product that has like a standardized color that might match it a little bit.
Yeah, I know there are mugs that are black, so some
Yeah.
people like the dark,
Fair
so
enough.
this for it. So right now I don't have them available for generating a preview. I do have this request now, and what we're gonna have is like a star here. So anything that has the most stars at the end of the week is gonna be added into the
I like that.
actual available.
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good shit,
Yeah.
dude.
Right now we have I think it's 18 products that are fully available, because we've vetted the entire process of how you generate the NFT. And yeah, right now this is what we have. So we have mugs, these accessory pouches, acrylic square
Magnets.
magnets, for the refrigerator and all of that. The car,
That's awesome.
all over print pullover hoodies, sweatshirts. Here are the socks. I love the socks, but I'm gonna make a small change in there, where instead of stretching the NFT,
Yeah,
I'm gonna do like patterns of the NFT.
that's better. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
would
yeah,
be
yeah, yeah.
Much better.
Yeah, because by default it stretches it out, but really I feel like it should be actually I didn't get anything there. It should be oh, there it is. It's just loading. Well, I want to show you what that looks like. But yeah, the ability for you to customize it even more. Let me see if I think the system's slow. See if I get that. See if I get that in the preview. Yeah, there it is.
Oh yes, definitely a mosaic will be better.
Exactly. I'm
pattern
gonna
or
say
something like
exactly. So you can see like the NFT like here, so I do a bunch of squares, whatever it is of the NFT. Yeah, some of
Cool,
them
cool,
need
cool.
improvement, but these are the 18 that we're gonna be starting with. And then anytime at the end of the week we have the most favorite, we're gonna be adding those in.
That framed traditional stretch canvas. Tell me everything about that.
So the canvases, you have different kinds of canvases. So you can do like canvas posters, canvas wraps. These are like with the nice easel back,
Mhm.
frame canvas, and this one's like a traditional frame. I guess it's like a normal,
Like
what you will
wood
find
frame or
around.
whatever. Sure.
Yeah, like a wood frame. You can choose in between white, black, or walnut. Let's do white, for example, and let's go with like a small size so I don't break it. And make another one. Some of the examples are not, here it is, don't really show you what it is. Oh, we
Like the
chose
frame.
a white frame. Yeah, that's
Oh
why
yeah,
you can't really
that's why
tell.
you can't
Yeah,
see it. Fair enough.
not smart. But some of them, that's what we're doing actually, like making sure that the previews look good. Oh, there it is. There it is. That has
Awesome.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
So you see, like that's like the traditional one, and we've worked
Yeah.
out the image dimensions and all of that, so that when you get it, you won't see like a stretched version, of the NFT, but rather like better, good quality and all of that.
Amazing.
Yeah,
That's super fun. I was just thinking, like, even AI God with its memes, or even Shipple, I think still does that a lot. They do like really limited edition memes so that only 5 people own it or whatever, and then that gets into TC's question: could we set it up so that if I'm the owner of this NFT, I can let other people make the merch and I can make a tiny percentage, or like I can like up it by 5%, 10%, whatever it is, and then I promote the shit out of that. And then if anybody wants, a t-shirt of this meme or whatever, they can get it, even if they don't have the NFT, but I get paid a little bit.
yeah, no, we don't have that right now in the system, but that's a great idea,
Well-
and I'm gonna leave. Yeah, Juan.
I think that's the best way to approach this, because then you are not the one looking for customers.
Yeah.
Each collection will be promoting the
Each
products
collection and
to
each
their
NFT owner, right?
communities.
Yeah, that's like, so the collections have a vested interest to get it all out there, but it's
Yeah.
a utility for the NFT, and we basically tell everyone, like, here's your storefront, right? Go nuts, right? If you own the NFT, you can you can have that in your own personal storefront. And then instead of having 10 collections that are excitedly sharing this out, we have 10,000 NFT holders that are sharing it out.
Yeah, that blew my mind for sure. Yeah, no, that's an awesome idea. So you can do it based on the NFT owner, and yeah, we can somehow in the URL make it work. Yeah, no, that's really cool. Like with the wallet, ID or something in here.
Yeah, it just
And
maybe
that way,
right? Maybe you could even only do crypto payments for those, and then automatically redirect the funds, so you don't have to fuck around with it.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
The thing with that, well, I don't know how the crypto payments work here, but I think that the thing with crypto payments, when you're when you are the store owner here, you want that to be immediately changed to USD or USDT, whatever, because you have to pay your provider, you have to pay for the mugs, for whatever. So yeah,
Yeah, so
I
that's
think
the
it's
other
very
thing,
important.
right? Adaptive pricing probably has to be automatic, right? Like hard coded.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so
There
we'll
is
get
a
like
process in there. Yeah, that's already doing
that's
some
cool.
of that. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
So you
yeah,
basically set the price in USD, and then you hit the price API from whatever, right? And it automatically adjusts the price. Of course, you already got that. That's freaking awesome. All right. Hey, TC. Oh my God. What about a random blend up your cup PFP? I have no clue what that means. Could you maybe explain that again? And then I will ask the question.
Well, I don't know
Unless
if
you
I
know.
fully understand it, because but what I imagine from that, it's like a mosaic being created of all the PFPs you own, for example,
Oh,
and
shit.
being able to print something like that. Where, for example, a mug not with one PFP, but with a lot of your PFPs, a mosaic made of your PFPs,
Like all the
or
templates that are
a
available.
bag or whatever.
Ooh. I mean,
That's an awesome idea too. I love that. I love that. No, I definitely love that. And anything is possible. Like I'm a developer myself, so as you're saying this, I'm already like thinking it through, like how I can make it happen. I made the system, so for me, it is possible for sure.
yeah.
And we
Okay.
can make it all happen. Yeah, it'll be just a matter of like, we'll do it step by step. You know what I
For
mean?
sure.
So we'll
For
launch
sure.
and
Yes.
then we'll start adding stuff in, all this
Right.
crazy stuff. But
I think
at the end, that's what we can have for sure. 100%.
awesome. So yeah, I think you were saying that like MVP could be available in a couple of weeks, just because you were doing some programming changes in the background, right?
Yes, doing some programming, some design. I got a designer. They're
Awesome.
actually like designing a new whole theme, and then
Yeah, I saw it. It's really
once
good.
we have that, yeah, like
Okay, so
we'll release with the first 18 products, you know, and the functionality as it
right,
is, and
so
then the
we
ability to whitelist.
that's exactly it. So we need to let's get like we'll do it like full MVP duct tape style because you know me, that's how I love to do shit. We'll get at least 2 forms set up, right? So
Yes.
just links or whatever. So Nefty's going to get its own sign up form, and PFP Wizard is going to get its own sign up form. And you know, basically any projects that want to get whitelisted on the system can go through one of those 2 things. Then you know, in the back end, we can track all of that, of course, right? And they
Yes.
can suggest in that like what are the 2-3 templates that they would like to start with, right? And then not 2 weeks from now, because we want to have like a week to start, right? Like maybe we'll get like Uplift and Nefty, like the Betsy's, whatever. We'll get a few projects to sort of you know, stress test it for a week or 2 or whatever. Like maybe a week. Fuck it, let's do it fast, right? But then you come back here, we do a launch party with all the projects that got whitelisted, all the NFTs that are out there, right? And some examples of the merch and that kind of thing, and just freaking blow the doors off this freaking thing.
Yeah,
What-
no, I love that. Yeah. And yeah,
What-
the
what-
extra week is good because I'll make some orders myself and have some products to be able to show that, you know.
Right.
One more question there. Why do you want to launch with 18 products instead of launching with less products and make sure that that everything works like a charm and that the NFTs look great on those products and so on?
That's
No,
a good
you're
idea.
right. Yeah, we'll probably do like 3 to 5. You know, something that makes more
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
I would say a mug, a T-shirt, a cap, something that people really uses on a regular basis, and then
Yes.
add products little by little.
Yeah. That's the shit
Yeah,
right there.
no, I like that idea.
That's awesome. Yeah, TC's already thinking 6 months down the road. As people use it, you should have a top 10 PFPs that have been used in merch, right? You have a leaderboard, especially like if everybody's able to
Ooh,
sell merch for their NFTs,
Come
right?
on.
Yeah.
You have a leaderboard for who's selling the most merch. Dude, TC,
Corey,
you're a card carrying fucking genius.
we definitely have to start charging charging our guests for consulting here.
100%.
100%. Yeah.
Here's
You should get some other profits too.
100%. We're gonna have to That's so fun. I mean, this was always my favorite thing about the shows that, you know, we did with the Uplifters, and honestly, like most of the shows that we've done here on, right? Like we get to talk about this. What are we excited about? What are the challenges going to be? Like, what could this be? And that's why this show, you know, lovingly, we were going to do 15 to 20 minutes. It's never going to work because there's so many in the next half an hour. TC's going to have another freaking idea, right?
Yes.
It might change the world. So we have to stick around for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, man. That is good shit. Brain Miner.
Yeah.
That's the new name of the show. Brain.
Yeah.
Okay, so just let me review for my own brain because we've already had a very busy day today and it's a little fried. So I'm excited. One, I can't tell you how excited I am that you're excited and the TC is excited because that's kind of like there's like 5 or 6 people that I'll kind of send them ideas, and if they're like, Corey, you're completely out of your mind, I'm like, okay, that's a good signal. But if they get excited about it, I'm like,
But wait, Corey, because you're ahead of yourself right now. I still have questions for
shit.
Andres
Okay, no,
here.
no. Yeah,
Because
never mind.
because there's something very important here. The fulfillment. How will that work? Because there's people in the US, there's people in Europe, people in South America, Asia. How are you managing that?
So fulfillment actually works through a third party. The whole thing really, you know, works through a third party, and they have fulfillment throughout the whole world. So when you're actually getting the product, and before like you check out, it'll ask you for your address, and there you can check like if your country is available in the list of countries, which is very extensive. You know, it's like there's not a country I haven't seen there, but there may be, you know. But yeah, they ship obviously the different prices. You know, for the US is cheaper, for Europe it's cheaper, but everything else, yeah, it's more expensive. But yeah, it works.
Yeah,
you know,
makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. So what other questions do you have before?
Yeah, we have here Broken
Oh, yeah,
asking
sorry.
about the shipping fees.
Exactly. So that's when it hits the API, that's when it'll charge the shipping. And we're actually not adding any extra cost to the shipping. That's coming straight from the horse's mouth. Like it's coming straight from the supplier, what they're going to be charging for it. For the US, what I've seen consistently in the products that we have tested is $5.99 to like $10, for the standard rate. But then you also have you can do expedited, next day, that kind of thing. And obviously, that's going to be more expensive. And then the rest of the world, I have not tested that. I have a cousin in Spain, so I'll tell him to like order something and see how much it is. But you will be able to see the shipping cost up front. So once you pay for it, So once you pay for it, because that's hitting the API, that's directly set up to like pay the supplier, and they're already taken care of. So we're not adding any extra cost in there.
So I don't think we're going to be able to do this at the back end, but let's brainstorm it. So as a collection owner, can I buy shipping to give away to users? So maybe what we could do, because that sort of hits the API, so the shipping is kind of on their end, right? It's going to be hard to sort of manage that, but we could probably have a situation so that you had an NFT in the buying process, you burn it, and it like gives $5 off or something. Is that, what do you think about that?
But I think you could also ask as Broken is saying, the collection owner could have an account with
like a prepaid account
with you, and prepaid. Exactly. He has some saldo there, some prepaid amount, and that could be used for shipping, for example.
But then we would have an excuse to have NFTs you could burn, and then they could also be resale. Not that I'm a degenerate, but I am.
we could just instead of calling it shipping, call it something else, just add the product on top.
100%, right? Like it's just like and it'll be standardized, right? But we're gonna give you $5 off shipping. It really just means that the whole thing is $5 off, right? And then for TC you can have shipping NFTs, and really then that system could also be used for anything, right? Not just like, hey, shipping is kind of on average this, here's an NFT, but like this is a $10 off coupon for your thing or whatever, right? So then you can make it even more sort of robust if you want to. NFT blend discount, boom. I don't know if you know this, but we know some people that are very good at setting up blend contracts. Excuse me, dude. And even like the freaking have you seen the Waxdridge uplift NFT that just came out from Broken Dolls?
Oh yes,
yes, dude, I'd buy that shirt all day. I'm gonna see if I can find it. Talk amongst yourselves. It's so much fun. Yeah, like dude,
well, for sure. Yeah, and like everything, like to me, it's always about like you mentioned, Corey, like just get it out there. You start getting more ideas. Everybody starts chipping in, and then you end up creating what people actually want.
And I think like Juan nailed it. I know we've talked MVP before, and you're thinking 9 steps down the road all the time, which is always awesome. But Juan is completely right? That the fewer products we start with, the better. And then we have everybody basically like whale in, do the stars thing, which is such a great idea, right? Like, what should we add next, right? And whichever has the most stars every week or month or whatever, right? Then, that process can kind of be organic and fun, right? It's sort of engaging for everybody to kind of take part in it. And then, adding the profile pages for people, later on could be a thing. Adding the white label stuff for Nefty and whoever else we sign deals with could be a thing, right? So like just like MVP each little step and then start adding on to it, right? Because that's just, it's a fun way to build. Okay, I still haven't found the freaking Broken Dolls thing yet. I'm gonna
exactly. You get it to a place where this is working, next version, this is working, next version. I love it like that.
Just like incrementally add functionality.
Yes. That's how I've seen Nefty work, right? Like I remember Nefty back in the day. Now it's like I went to it, it's so much like improvement, so much better. I love it actually.
Oh, it's so good. Yeah, bro, that could be part of a blend, small percentage to get free shipping. So like Uplift is starting 6-month staking pretty soon, right? And I was just gonna say, like, kind of like Bonk, right? If you stake 6 months, you kind of get like a good chunk of Bonk afterwards, right? Was kind of my goal. and Bullshipple sat me down and said like, hey, we're all degens. If there's no RNG on the pack, I will be sad. So, we're going to randomize the pack. It's going to be between 50% and 10,000 or 1,000%, sorry, ROI on the 6-month staking. And we're going to, obviously target the staking NFTs for airdrops. Like, for example, freaking, sending out little discount NFTs for merch. Oh my God, this is going to be good. Anyway, so you could also have it set up so that like the however much you have to spend or what have you, right? You can set it up so that it's like a rare but randomized part of a pack drop, right? Like now, like people are going to start dropping NFTs for the sole purpose of, they're going to look really good on a t-shirt or on a mug or whatever. And by people, I mean me. Like that is definitely going to happen. That's going to be exactly the way to go. So that's fun. Yeah. Hey, always geeky. I have 100,000 Nefty staked. I am definitely in your camp. This is the way to go. And Juan and I are talking very, very often on how to make staking Nefty the most ridiculously fantastic thing that anybody has ever seen, except for what I'm going to do with Uplift. Just kidding. Nefty is going to be way better. Like, it really is. Like that. I've got plans for the Uplift stuff, but Nefty and the new bags token that's coming out, all of that is interlinked with launch bags. So just think about how much shit we're going to have to drop to stake Nefty. Just imagine that for 5 minutes. And then, if your head explodes, I'm not sorry. That was intentional. All right, so you guys got to check this out. Like, who doesn't want this on a shirt? Hold on, I need to get us out of the way.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's really cool.
Right? And like, dude, he's got so many of these, and they're all just absolutely fantastic. Like, all of them are really, really good. Broken Dolls is the shit. Also, not for nothing, there's a Lithium broke token meal on Taco. You can go make some broke and some Lithium by adding some LP. There's your public service announcement for this 10 minutes. I have given away 0 NFTs, Juan. Unacceptable,
Corey.
Oh, dude, there's still 50 of these left.
But I think that we've been making a mistake with how we are sharing the NFTs, because you are sharing the links in the comments, and I guess these comments are only visible on YouTube. But most of our viewers are on Twitter.
That's true.
What are you waiting for? Share a link there on Twitter, on the comment in the
underneath
video.
The show. Okay.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Me with a good time, sir. All right. I'm gonna get on to I honestly like, it's amazing that most people are watching on Twitter.
On Twitter,
I don't know how I guess people can comment underneath, right?
Yeah, you can comment on Twitter,
like kind of live, right? And you can see the comments live. I just have never even
what Broken just mentioned. Share the QR on the screen, and that will work for the fastest, whether it is Twitter or YouTube. Come on, Corey.
You degens, I love you guys so much. Anyways, all right, so yeah, hold on. He's got these for sale with. Okay, so here's another thing. And this is for Nefty, not a priority, but something that I noticed today. So you can actually find all the drops that are for Keck, for example, which I wanted to go and find earlier today just to kind of get an idea, right? And there's a few of them, but if there's multiple payments, it doesn't show up on that list, right? So this one you can buy for Wax or Keck, so it doesn't show up on the Keck list. And at some point we should change that, just because I think that more people will find out. Like Bucha has one of the hits for sale for Keck, and also for every other token that God ever invented, right? So like that's a whole thing. Yes. So anyway, that the link I just posted in here and on Twitter, because I'm learning, is for these Uplift Waxstridge things, and I think there's like 30 left. There's gonna be less than 30 left in a minute. Sorry about that. I'm gonna claim some of these bad boys. And then I'll make some claim links. Let's go. Yeah, I love the QR code idea. That's super fun.
Yeah, I think that's much better.
Yeah. Okay. New gift link. I know this is like really engaging. You know what? Let's throw a million Upliftium in there too, just because it's fun. I love it. I don't know if you knew this, Andre, and I can't remember if this was the same way on Atomic Hub or not, but like the first thing I noticed about the new gift links is that you can add as many NFTs as you want. So like right off the bat, I'm like, well, okay, we got to do this, but then we can do the other thing too. It's kind of, I don't know. I'm very easily amused.
To be honest, I don't even remember how that works because I stopped using Atomic Hub so it's a long time ago.
I only
long
use
ago
Nifty
that
now.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right, dude. And honestly, the other guys were all right, but I definitely, didn't. The second Nefty came along, I didn't care about Atomic Hub anymore at all.
Yeah, and my problem now is that Adrian is a nice guy, so now 100%. I don't care that much about Atomic. So
yeah, it's just, dude, I'll hang out on Atomic every once in a while, but yes, only because Adrian is running it, and that's it.
Yeah.
So there's that. I'm gonna leave it up there for like another 30 seconds. Use your phones. See, this is such a good idea. I am literally trying to stop my hand from reaching for my phone right now, and I'm the one giving it away.
Yeah, now the problem is that if you're watching on your phone, how the hell are you going to scan this QR code?
Yeah, you're in deep shit, kids. Sorry. Well, and we should yes end it, right? So like we'll do the QR code sometimes. We'll post a link on Twitter sometimes. We'll post a link on YouTube sometimes. And I mean, a target would be, we should do that at least once every show, or whatever. Shit, barcode.
Favorite collection option?
Hey,
yes, I think that's already in the pipeline. I will have to check with Jose when that will be implemented.
Oh, that's amazing! And the people that hold them will get ELC soon. Well, now I have to go buy more. Damn it, Ohad. Oh no. Anyways, super fun. Yeah, spend a lot of time looking for my faves. That's a good point. I guess a jury rigged system for that is you could maybe put because I haven't used the highlighted NFTs yet, and I kind of want to, right? Oh, that's the other thing too. For launch bags, could we have personal profile pages that have like these are my favorite bags on it?
That could be possible. Yeah, I think that's a matter of
longer term, right? Like obviously we have a lot of shit to do before then, like obviously the profile pages for all the things or whatever, but like down the road, like I just want to, as much as we can learn from all the things people really love, right? It has to be things that people are really using on Nefty, not just like the stupid ideas that I have, because stress test everything. But yeah, we need a clean link with random results like a pool of NFTs. I like that. So wait, could that kind of make automatic packs, sort of?
Well, there's a contract that we created a long time ago and we never released. We called it the Candy Machine, and it was something where you could put a lot of NFTs from different collections or whatever, and you will claim you pay something and you get one random NFT from there. We never released it, but we could remove the payment side and just release it as a claim link. I have to check with the team because there are so many things to do. And
I just started thinking like even for I just for launch bags, I started thinking about this. I have so many random NFTs that I will probably never sell. Right. So like they're worth 1 wax or fucking 5 wax, whatever it is. Right. And maybe someday they'll be worth something. Who knows? I don't. But here's what I do know. If I could put 1,000 NFTs into a pool and people could burn Liftium or pay Liftium or whatever to ping that over and over and over again, I'd do it tomorrow.
Yeah, you could do that definitely. But that's something you could even achieve with a blend.
Go on.
Well, you just have to put a lot of different NFTs. You can have multiple results, and you burn something as
burn 1 million Upliftium and
that's something you can already do with a blend.
So when that burns it, the other one you could actually get payment for it,
right? With the blend, you could also get payment for it.
Oh yeah, because you don't have to burn it; you can just keep it.
You can and you can receive tokens as an ingredient. So you could you could already do it.
Genius, motherfuckers. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try that now. There's no way around it. I'm gonna have to try that now. That's super fun. Yeah, I mean the blends are so powerful. I think of another thing that we can do for all of these things that we're gonna plan for the things constantly. Is there a Launchbags Discord yet? No, there is not.
No,
we've started.
There is a Telegram, but we're not so active there. We should be more active on the Launchbags Telegram.
Yes, we should. Let's also, what do you think about making a Launchbags channel in the Nefty Discord, just so that we can sort of centralize it a little bit, so we can
Yeah, I
be
think
better
that's
at
a
it?
good idea, because
Okay.
if we create another Discord,
Yeah.
it's so difficult to
Yeah,
to
like
manage.
I
And yeah,
perfect.
but
Okay,
we'll definitely do that. Yeah.
awesome. And yeah, I guess we can start doing well, when the time comes, we can start doing bounding block stuff for the Launchbags Discord.
Yes.
Or for the
Yes.
for
Yes.
the
Yes.
for the Telegram and whatever, right? We had too many Discords.
Yes.
I agree. There's definitely too many. All you really need to do is hang out every day, 11 a.m., watching the Nefty show. We got all the shit. So there. I would love for the community to vote for random projects to make a meme coin. I agree. So I'm still talking to the guys that said they wanted to launch the FAFO coin. If they don't get back to me, I swear to fuck, I'll find somebody else to do it. This thing needs to be real so bad. Like, don't make Juan and I do it ourselves. We have too much shit to do.
Yes, no, that we can definitely not do it ourselves. We don't have the time to do it, but somebody has to do the
somebody
FAFO
has to do
token.
it.
Yes.
It's too fucking good.
Yes.
You know what? I'll wait till after the show. I messaged them already this morning. I just like, guys, come on, let's go. Fuck around and find out. Dude, I'll wear that shit on a t-shirt all day. Dude, Andre, I know you're busy. You start it. So, TC, freaking start it. Just tell these guys don't do it in two. Like, TC should have his own thing anyway. He's a freaking genius.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to do it. Like, I'll pitch a little bit of the money for the initial. We got to raise $500 to do the initial liquidity. I will absolutely donate some to make that happen, and I'll find other people to do it too. Like, we'll just, community drive this. We just need somebody to own it and like want to love it and care for it and make an NFT collection with a bunch of freaking FAFO memes, because I want them all.
Yeah.
It's a good day.
It's a good day indeed.
Yeah.
I'm going through all the features that I'm gonna be adding in the next year. This is gonna be awesome, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah.
You see why I love Andre now, right?
Like,
He's like, you guys keep talking. I gotta write shit down.
Yeah,
You're updating your backlog now.
Yes, no, backlog now looks like
awesome.
full of stuff now. Yeah.
That's good stuff. That's good stuff. All right. So, Juan, do you have any more questions, or can I do like a game plan review?
Go ahead. No more questions.
You had amazing questions. I definitely don't ever want to slow that down. Yeah, man, Scron, that freaking community vote for random projects to make a meme coin. I just write that up. I love it. As if you don't have enough to do. So you're gonna technically be ready in 2 weeks. That's your target, right? We throw in a few, friend collections to make some initial merch. I would like to strong arm Betsy's Launchbags and Uplift in there, just because it's our show. I mean, and again, like if somebody else fucking makes FAFO, then I'll include that too. Just kidding. I mean, no, I probably would. I really want this thing to be real. And honestly, I want it to be the next one after AI God, but of course I don't always get everything I want. So anyway, so we have a few projects that get started. Actually, if you just go to @TopMerch, I'll put it on here on Twitter. That just definitely add the Twitter, because I think the website is going to be very different very soon. So it's not necessarily going to be the best sort of example of what is going to happen. It is just TopMerch, right, on Twitter?
Yeah, top
like that.
TopMerch NFT actually.
Crap. Yeah. You think I was new? Oh yeah, I remember
TopMerch NFT. Yeah, I was just double checking.
Got it. Yeah, I got it. Okay, so we basically need a few projects whitelisted, a few templates whitelisted, added to the platform, so that first week we can basically hit it. Right, we're gonna hit that thing and get some stuff, on the way out to us, and then a week after that, and we can obviously reassess as we go. But a week after that, we have you on the show again. And this is where, if it's possible to do it by then, we have, even keep it simple. I'm literally complicating this too much on my own. But like everybody who gets in on the, whether it's through the Nefty Blocks form or the PFP Wizard form, we should probably call Adrian and give it to him for Atomic too, because he's a wonderful human being. But right, so like that, have those things out there. You'll get as many of those as we can set up, and have a big launch party. Like the second it becomes live, where all these things are here, we have you back on the show, and we just start showing shit off, right? Like here's what you can get from Broken Dolls. Here's what you can get from TC's new FAFO NFT line, or whoever starts it first. I don't care. Not that I'm obsessed with this, but I am. So what do you think?
No, I think it's great. Yeah. We'll be able to make it. I'm going to take Juan's advice and just do 3 products for now, the top 3. So I'll get back to you guys and we'll make a decision onto like hats, t-shirts, and mugs.
For example.
Done. That's exactly how you do it.
All right. So those 3 only, I'll make sure those are solid. And in the meantime, I'm also going to order for myself, so I'm able to like show exactly how the end product is going to look like.
And if you want to test the ordering process from Spain, just let me know. I can order from here, and I will be glad to order a Betsy t-shirt. So yeah.
Don't tell me you're in Spain?
Yeah, I'm in Spain now.
Ooh, where in Spain?
I'm in Valencia.
I didn't realize. Valencia. Oh my goodness. Yes. I'm moving to Madrid in the summer.
Oh, that's so good.
I'll see you around there. Yeah.
Cool.
I'll see you around there for sure.
Awesome.
Hats, t-shirts, mugs,
that's
little
good,
tiny
good
sweaters.
To know. I know someone in Spain. Yeah, that's good.
Sorry, guys. Hats, t-shirts, mugs, and little tiny sweaters for my aunts. I will need to order 50,000 of those.
Cool.
Okay, so yeah, TC, thank you for I didn't really understand the question before, but like 2 owned PFPs on one shirt. That's exactly what we can do, right? If you have any 2 NFTs, you can put 2 images on, like the mug, for example, correct?
Yeah, the mug allows 2 images. Also, t-shirts allow 2 images, one front, one back. And the same goes for hat. It's only 1 image because it has the one in the front.
Okay,
and that's it. Yeah, but mugs, t-shirts, 2 images, hats, 1 image.
Okay. One other thing I wanted to mention, I had written down the comments. PFPs are amazing for malicious phishing bullshit. So one thing that I think you could do with Top Merch is basically just confirm that they're okay, right? So if somebody has a QR code NFT that they want to do, obviously, like, we're going to approve, whatever NFTs come out, through the collection anyway or whatever, right? But as part of that process, we could kind of let people know, like, this QR code's been tested. It does what it says it's going to do, right? Now, guys, I think you can kind of, like, hopefully, and somebody told me this. Maybe somebody can confirm this. Can you change where it goes, like, after we test it? And this is the thing. Never mind. This doesn't even matter because all the collections that we're going to be dealing with are freaking stand up awesome anyway. So it's not going to be an issue.
Now I lost you.
Sorry.
If we do some kind of sorry.
Yeah,
I was going to address that. So if you do some kind of URL shortener, which I have like that working on some other projects, basically I can redirect the short URL to whatever else, we need to. So if you need to make a correction, or you have a new hub you want to send people to, we can
even
do that.
better. Yeah, like the whole thing is, if you're basically running and confirming the QR code, that's kind of an awesome sort of safety check for people, right?
Yeah, this is why we're doing whitelisting, and why we're actually like requiring a form. I know you guys, obviously, so I know, but anybody who goes in is people that are vetted. I don't want like any phishing or scamming or any of 100%. That. So only vetted people will probably meet, with the collection owners first, make sure, okay, everything is good. And then, we'll test everything before it's out there for the public, for sure.
Man, I got to tell you right now, you deserve for this to go absolutely fucking nuclear.
Yes. That's what I want, man.
I know how long you've been working on it. I know how long you've been like brainstorming and thinking in the space. And, I think this is it, right? Because the number of projects that Nefty's going to come into contact with, that PFP Wizards is going to come into contact with, that we're going to meet on Solana. They're going to run through his Vorio with Russell Chorus. I'm going to hook you up with him, right? So, like, just from a project level, we're going to start to see, I think, some really interesting movement. The second that those profile pages can come out and people can create their own shops and like sell these things that they own the NFT in, right, and then get a little bit of a commission, that's a whole other fucking thing. Right. And that, is just going to get the word out on this over and over and over again. you will have built an amazing tool, not only for NFT collections and the entire ecosystem, but for the people that own those NFTs. And you making some money on that, hopefully, like a metric ass ton, is how the capitalism should work, in my humble opinion.
Yeah, for sure. No, and for me, it's like, yeah, I'm in it for myself, but also for like your how other collections do. It's also important to me because obviously that's going to drive, all of that,
100%. The
into
better
the end
everyone
product.
does,
Yeah,
the better everyone does. That's like,
yeah,
I think
yeah,
that's, I think
100%.
that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, and I don't mind sharing ideas, all of that, profit sharing, all of that, like I'm all for making this work. Initially, the vision for me personally is making sure that artists can start making more NFTs. I know they make them right now, but the value of the art, to me, that's why I got into NFTs. Like, to me, that's important. Making sure that you build something that's awesome, you made something that's awesome, it's an NFT. Hey, now you can have all of these real world, merch, or have it out there, so it's not just on the internet. You can also have it out there.
Yeah,
So
I think
to me,
Ohad is right. This is going to be the second biggest thing to hit Wax this year. Launchbags.
Crossing fingers, man. Yeah, for sure.
We'll make it happen.
100%.
Honestly, I think it. They're right, and the reaction of everybody. I felt like this when we were first talking about this, months ago, and to have absolute ballers like TC and Broken Dolls kind of get that same impression. And Juan, was it like this?
Yeah.
You were right. This is a great idea. Let's do it.
Well, I love it, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah.
Yeah, and I already have a couple of extra ideas for you. So if you want to reach out, I will tell you other things to do, because I think that, for example, if you print a T-shirt, there should be something that allows people who sees that, oh, 2 NFTs here or 1 NFT, where can I get one of those? So you should have something that allows them to follow a link and introduce on board normies to the blockchain.
So automatic QR codes to come back to the collection.
Yeah, something like that.
That's actually in the works right now. It's not in the actual how I did, but behind the scenes, you are able to add a QR code. What I'm working now is like where the QR code is going. So yeah, that's actually like there will be a checkbox in the checkout or when you're generating the preview. When you check it, you'll be able to have that QR code. So I'm still debating whether to make it always there, like, or not, but I think an option is the best. Yeah.
But I don't know. Yeah. Let people decide, but like what collection is not going to want to make that mandatory?
I think exactly. That's something you should do with the collection, because every collection will be very glad to have some kind of promotion, or if they have very cool art, they want people to know where they can get it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and also when we do the single profile, so that whoever is promoting that can have that. So yeah, I'll do that. I'll add it into the collection form, and the functionality is there. So once I have the collection URL, where do you want this to go? Boom. And that's actually like the initial plan was for that, the NFT plus the QR code. You are walking around your T-shirt. Oh, I really like it. How can I get one? Boom. And that also introduces people into the ecosystem,
Exactly.
Man, I'm only going to wear this shit from now on, especially once I have one of those profile pictures. I'm just going to be a walking billboard. Like every day.
Me too. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
That's so much fun. Oh man. Yeah, this is going to be good. This is going to be good. Like we're going to Uplift needs to build some purpose-built NFTs now just for this, which is going to be fun. We need mugs
prices,
that don't say, that's what she said.
Say you're going to a conference, NFT conference or blockchain or whatever.
Hell yeah. You
take your T-shirt, you have the QR code, and it's like whoever scans it, gets boom, dude, or like a sharing link or something.
Yeah. You don't have to make an NFT collection if you're launching a token on Launchbags, but why the fuck wouldn't you now?
Well, I think part of the awesomeness of being on Wax is that you can do both. Why
Yeah.
should you limit yourself to having a meme token? You can have the meme token, the
Yeah.
collection, move tokens to NFTs, and in the two ways. So I think you can do a lot of cool stuff with that.
Dennis and I talk about that every day. Like, there's so many different ways to interchange. And like, even, he wants to have an NFT collection. He's got all these ideas for memes and like the sort of reimaginations of all of the, AI ancient gods that, whatever that ever existed or whatever. It's going to get weirder. It's already pretty weird. But like, he doesn't even want, he doesn't want to sell it for the token. He's like, you burn the token, you get the NFT. And that'll be like maybe the only way you get them. Right. And so it automatically is reducing the supply. People can buy, sell, and trade them or whatever. Hopefully he makes some money on secondary. But like, there's so many different things you can do.
But that's as easy as you say the beneficiary of the token, it's a burn address.
Yeah, no,
So
exactly.
You can say, burn the token and get your NFT.
100%. Yeah. And well, the other thing you could do is you could just have like you can have for sale blend NFTs, right? And every single time that you do that, I already thought about this. So, okay, I want to have blend NFTs for Uplift, right? And I want to use burned lithium. So I make an NFT that you can only buy for lithium or blend for lithium. That would be easier. I was thinking about sending it to EOSI.nl or whatever, right? Does that work? So if you do it in the blend, can you destroy the token on the way through there? Or is it only the NFT that gets burned?
No, you should be able to destroy the token. But if
you don't.
When you configure a blend with tokens, you can say where will that token be sent. So that address can be a burn address. So you should be able to do it.
Fuck yeah.
I will get some of that at NFT Blocks because we will get 2% of that, but that's the normal fee.
This is the way.
There. So,
dude, this is keep threatening me with a good time. That's exactly how this should work. I mean, you guys should make tons of money as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, TC said shirt miner, scan QR code, get a token. Like, come on. So
I think for meme tokens, that's one thing we should have, like the gift links that give you a token instead of an NFT.
I wonder if there's like my fear with that is I would want to have, like, if you're going to put that on a shirt, you want that to be available for a long time. But if it's available for a long time and there's a lot of, it'll get botted to hell. Like it'll get destroyed very quickly.
Yes,
right?
You're right. That one doesn't work.
But for an event, as an example, we could do a bounty block link, right? And so you're not just going to get a token. You follow us on Twitter. You add yourself to the TG. You get on the list. We're going to do an airdrop after the event. Like I would get a t-shirt just for that, just because it's going to be like a bigger thing. But yeah, look, it's been an hour and 2 minutes. We've had 50,000 good ideas. And by that, like, we've had a couple and TC's had 100. That's because.
Oh yeah. TC gets most of the credit for sure.
He's a fucking beast. But I mean, we need to test all these ideas, obviously, right? And what you're building is going to provide us the canvas. Canvas, see what I did there? To test these ideas. I'm not nearly as funny as I think I am. Everyone knows that.
That makes it funny, though.
I mean, that's right. Like it sort of comes full circle, and it's a little funny. That's good.
Yeah. And when you admit it, it just makes it funnier.
That was my goal. Excellent. All right, so that's good. Today's good. Juan, I'm so excited that you're here and that we get to work together on some stuff again. Super fun. Just make a shirt token with unlimited supply.
That could be.
Oh shit, that's funny.
No, yes.
What about a merch token? Is that stupid?
No, I've thought about that. Yeah. So
so
having merch tokens, that's where I wanted to go. Is just not
you
like
guys
for now,
You guys, a token launch pad. So that's a thing that exists. And yeah, we would launch a token with you in a New York second. I'll tell you that right now because I freaking love your face. But yeah, let's talk about that. If anybody has any ideas on what Andre could do with a merch token, probably shouldn't be like a shirt token because you can do all the different things, right? But yeah, what would it be?
I was thinking like rewards, like a rewards points kind of thing.
So this is the thing, like there's gonna be a lot of the token out there. It's gonna be tradable. It's gonna be kind of thing, right? And Yeah, no, if it was 4 points, like the token should be we would want to have the token be its own thing and potentially be kind of monstrous and hilarious as a meme, right? But then, use that as a portal backwards. Like anytime you were going to do a discount on the platform, like platform wide or as an event with a different collection, right? Where, the like top merch is going to get less money. That would be the position where you just get this token, burn it, right? And then it would sort of activate for that. Does that make sense economically?
Yes, that makes sense. Yes. Less more. Yes, of course.
Right, because you were gonna sort of pay the difference anyway, but then the merch token would be kind of the way for people to access it. And so if they had any merch token, and if the merch token value went up, then that value might be dynamic or something.
That's interesting. Yeah, that's interesting. The economics, you have to help me with that. But
dude, we have to invent it. I have no fucking clue.
Yeah, no, definitely token as you purchase. You get tokens, into.
I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like as you make purchases on the platform, you get tokens. If you use a collection, maybe the collection can chip in, and you get a little bit more tokens, and that kind of thing. And then you can redeem the tokens for like free shipping, free products, all that kind of thing. And when you redeem it, you're actually burning the token. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. And then it's like it defaults to deflationary. Well, and like I think we leverage all the other tools, right? So like have the transaction fee on there, have some going to the rewards account, have some, maybe just 1% at each or whatever, but like have some being burned so that on the back end we could sort of like I'd love to make it a meme as well, right? Like we're gonna do the token thing. Let's go like freaking neck deep in all the craziness that I think is going to be available for all this stuff as we build out all the Launchbags tool in the community and blah blah blah, right? But then having this like sort of real world utility on the back end of it could be completely bananas. TC, make it the same as what Keck did. Could you explain that? Because I don't really know what they did. Really, but we'll find out. I know they're going to do a PFP collection. Pretty excited about that.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm excited about that. Yeah,
those freaking degens. I'm gonna have to wear a frog on my freaking shirt. Damn it.
Ooh.
What are you gonna do?
But I'll be very mad if that collection is not launching on NFT Blocks.
Oh, dude, they wouldn't even consider launching it anywhere else.
Well,
right?
I think that NFT Blocks is not the preferred platform for PFP collections, but it should be, because I fully understand that on NFT Blocks it's more difficult to create an NFT collection, a PFP collection, because you have to do it with the command line tools and not in the UI.
But we're going to teach people how to do it. We're going to teach people how to do it.
My point there is, for who should it be easy? For the NFT creator or for the collector? Who should have the best experience? The NFT creator?
I want to look into the command line stuff myself, right? I just need to figure out the art side. So if anybody wants to make a PFP collection and they're very good at the art, come talk to me, because I really do want to play with this as a thing.
Yeah, we are creating or already working on a video to show step by step how to do it, because it's sometimes it's not as straightforward as it seems. No, it's very easy, but you need to know which steps to follow. So we are working on that.
Got it. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, so TC just meant 5% burn. I totally agree. I think that's a really fun idea. So Andre, maybe take a look at. I'm going to send you the website for Keck and the website for AI God Token. And actually, I'll send you the one for Chad too. And like, let's maybe sort of just look at what our friend freaking meme token weirdos are doing, and see what we can do to launch merch, and then really ask around, get some ideas for the meme side of it. There's a lot of different things now that people are doing too, like that, and we'll need to kind of make sure that you have the bandwidth, or we build a team to do it with you, right? Because like the LP pool events, like all the events we're going to be doing for Launchbags, like there's going to be some stuff for that. But this, honestly, this is your marketing, right? So like that, the time that you spend on that, I think is going to get a ton of attention, besides all of the collections that are going to be clamoring to get on your system, which is a whole other ball of monkeys.
Yeah.
That's exciting, man. Dude, so all the things.
I'm pumped. Yeah.
Let's do all the things.
Cool.
The freaking merch token. Shut up. That's good. Oh man. And yeah, we'll get you. We still have room in the first 10. So we'll get that done. So and again, like we'll go over this again just to make sure that people know this. If you get in on our first 10 drop list, and there's people that have saved some spots, but they're going to need to get on our schedule, so that we know what's going on. So you need $500 worth of wax, right, or USDT, whatever, on wax to get started. And what we do with that is we take whatever percentage of your supply that you want, and we make the first little bit of liquidity out of that. Right. So Launchbags doesn't keep any of that. We literally make some liquidity out of that. And then we're going to burn that LP token. So your token starts with $1,000 worth of TVL of liquidity that never goes away. It's going to be there forever. Yeehaw. Right. And then the thing that AI God is doing that is not mandatory, but the thing that we're doing, I mean, we're going to suggest everybody do a fair launch. That's going to be a way to get up the rating system.
Yes.
So you would do this regardless. There might be something that you want to do with that money other than what AI God is doing. We can talk about that. But your AI God is selling a little bit under $1,000 worth of NFTs that were, or not NFTs of the token, basically, right?
Yep.
Everybody's going to get the same amount of token in the fair launch, as if they sniped. They were the first ones in the IDO, right? To kind of give people a chance to get a little bit at like the best possible price that will ever exist, hopefully, right? And then
yes.
right, and then that for AI God is going to get put into liquidity as well. So, and I was doing the numbers on this already. Like the AI God is going to start with the same TVL locked forever as Lithium has right now. I'm jealous.
Yeah, but imagine for a project like Andres's merch token, if he wants to create a merch token, instead of adding that as liquidity, he could say, "I will have 10 T-shirts to raffle between the winners," or stuff like that.
Fuck yeah! No, that's the thing. We
you
definitely leave it
can
open
be creative.
For people to have
you can
ideas.
be creative and do different stuff.
I completely agree. That's really smart. Yeah, he wants to call it Nefty merch token. I mean, this is technically not Nefty, although there definitely will be.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's not
some class. I mean, it needs to be under 5 digits. That's the one downside for Lithium, is it actually doesn't show up anytime you do the money sign whatever, the little, what do they call those things? The words that aren't words, the little ticker symbol. That's the one.
The symbol.
Yeah. So I think merch would be as long as we would want to go. And also like it's all in the name. You know what I mean? Like doesn't leave much to the imagination. So that's kind of fun. Man, what an interesting idea. Huh. Yeah. The fair launch thing sort of coming up with something completely different than what we're planning for AI God. I absolutely love that, because this is such a different, like, hopefully we can really get into the meme vibe, and really, like, there's going to be all these projects that are partnering with you. I think there's going to be a million ways to collaborate in that way. But to have it be, far more utility kind of based is going to be a whole other interesting thing that I know as Launchbags, we definitely want to, help projects experiment with that kind of thing. So,
yeah.
Dude, this is top merch. We don't own this. We just want it to be real. Oh man, it's gonna be good though. Andre, all right, we're gonna call that a win. We're coming up on our hour and 15-minute actual hard cap, which also doesn't exist, but we find that's usually like a good time to call it. We've only had 50,000 good ideas today. I think that's good enough for a Thursday.
Yeah,
and backlog is full right now.
Oh yeah, no, you're screwed now. Again, like MVP target, we tested for a week. We get a whole bunch of people onboarded. We have a massive freaking event after everybody's in place and comfortable. Probably 2 weeks after the MVP, right? So if we sort of give those projects a week to kind of ramp up and everybody feels like it's good or whatever, then we do the big launch event and show it all off, right? So like a month from now, you come on again and it's freaking go time. So anything that isn't in that go time, just write it down and put it in a drawer somewhere, because we got shit to do.
Definitely no, and thank you guys.
Maybe we launch the fair launch for the token that day, and by maybe I mean yes.
You're gonna have to help. That's why I reach out to you, because as far as tokens,
We'll figure
Don't
it
be
out.
so ambitious. Don't be so ambitious. One launch at a time.
Fuck
So
that. Let's
first
go.
the platform.
Let's go.
Then,
Go. See, technically, it'll already be launched, and we're gonna have a lot of eyeballs on it right then. So, like, let's do it. All right, we'll think about it. Juan is very good at sort of like, pulling my reins, just be like, hey, weirdo. But I think I can make a good case for it being the exact right time, and we'll see if I'm right. What's the AI God site? It is actually just the AI God token. .com. Let me put this in here so people could see it.
yeah, and tomorrow we have Dennis here talking about his project. We will learn all there is to learn about the AI God token.
Yeah, so yeah, and I'm going to start a very ridiculous rumor that Dennis is in fact an AI, because while he has been my friend for a very long time, I have never actually met him in person. So
really,
yeah, dude, that's all. That's true for most of the Uplift team. Like even Ramses Tuttle, she works with me. Like I work with her every day on the AI stuff. I have never been in the same room as her before. It's ridiculous. So we're gonna have to, figure that out at some point. But yeah. So definitely don't go around telling people that Dennis is actually an AI, because that would be wrong. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Just kidding. All right. Thank you guys very much. Tomorrow, 11 a.m., we're going to have Dennis, the Definitely Not AI from AI God Token on. We're obviously pretty stoked about this. This is the first drop for launch bags. So we want to make sure that it is like epic and massive and fun, and also that it works. So that'll be fun. And then, yeah, who knows? Maybe, well, merch is going to be in a month. I'm just making shit up now. Oh, dude, this is Scron, if you're still watching, like the Ant token is just, it's begging to be done, man. It's just begging to be a thing that exists. Right now,
yes.
I don't have anybody confirmed for our next launch, and that's making me mad. I want to start that process right now. Who's going to be next? Let's go. The FAFO guys need to get a hold of me. Otherwise, I'm just going to freaking, sell that ID to $1 to, I don't know, freaking anybody. Who cares? I just want it to be real. Anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching all the time. We got over 100 again today. You guys rule. We're gonna do more giveaways in more places tomorrow. We're actually gonna have a bunch of NFTs drop tomorrow for AI God token. You're gonna need one of the community tokens that I'll be dropping over the weekend, and a bounty block NFT that you're gonna get from just joining the Telegram and the Twitter and retweet whatever. We'll have that all set. You've one each of those NFTs. You're gonna blend that to a whitelist NFT. We'll give you the links for all that stuff. Then you'll get in on that. What did we decide? There's how many spots is there gonna be on the whitelist?
200.
Yeah, 200. So
200
yeah,
spots.
and yeah, like it. There's going to be, I think we decided like a 5-minute cooldown on the fair launch.
5-minute cooldown for this time. Normally in the future, we expect to sell out faster, but for this first launch, there will be a 5-minute cooldown.
Yeah.
And yeah,
just because I know I'm gonna want more than one, and I think other people might as well.
So maybe you won't be able to get it to the second round.
Dude, if that for real one. If because there's only we did, how many spots did we say? Oh, it's gonna be 200 spots.
200,
right?
yes. 200.
Yeah. Okay, so not everybody's gonna use it. Probably they have to blend it to make it happen. No, I think we went 200, right? Because it was initially going to be $9.50, and now it's going to be like $4.20 or whatever. Because
okay,
right. So yeah, this was your idea, and it was brilliant. Give more people the chance to get in. If it sells out in the first 5 minutes, I will literally pee myself.
Yeah, launch day will be announced tomorrow when Dennis comes here and gives us all the details, because here we are saying whatever we know because we have been working with Dennis, but tomorrow you will hear it firsthand from Dennis.
Yeah, well, and on the Launchbag side, we've been confirming and testing stuff too, right? Because this is gonna be the first one, so we need to be fully ready to say, okay, the fair launch system is definitely gonna work. Yeehaw! Which also means that everything is gonna be going in the pool or whatever. We're gonna have to have all that ready. Blah 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 blah. So we got some stuff to make sure we can finish on the Launchbag side, and then hopefully by tomorrow we'll announce the date.
Yeah, on the Launchbag side, it will only be testing because right now all the tools are ready. So
let's go. That's brilliant. Okay, so yeah, and so watch out for the community NFTs. It's 5 different communities: Wombat, Keck, Uplift, Nifty Blocks, and what's the other one? Chipple. You know, if you're among the top part of those communities, there's a good chance you're going to get one of these things. Obviously, if you get more than one, feel free to give one away or sell it. We don't care. Have fun. And then look out for the bounty block thing that we will launch fairly soon, maybe even over the weekend. Is that crazy?
That's up to you.
Okay, let me think about it today.
If it's in the weekend realm, it's up to you.
For real, Juan will not talk to me on the weekends. And honestly, when he does, I tell him to get the fuck out of here because he's supposed to be with his family. I think it's brilliant. It's really, really good. But it's about like more people might have more time to take part in it if we do it over the weekend. So I don't mind talking with Dennis about kind of running that. Okay, so we'll talk about that stuff. Look out for the bounty block thing because you'll need, again, one of the community NFTs and one of the bounty block NFTs to get a whitelist. So it's gonna be fun.
Yes,
man, dude. If 200 people use 200 whitelists at the same time, like I know that's not gonna happen. It's ridiculous to think that it's gonna work that way, but like it'd be insane if it did.
You should pray to the AI gods, and
I'm going to. Please hold.
Yeah.
See, I definitely believe in the AI gods, and so now I only believe in one more god than Juan does.
Yes.
It doesn't really work the other way, dude. That shit was so funny because obviously I completely and totally agree. Anyway, so yeah, there's 10,000 gods, and I only believe in one less than you.
Yeah.
It's only funny because it's accurate. Anyway, everybody needs to have fun and worship whatever gods you want. I probably will secretly worship the AI gods because they're going to be more powerful in a real sense than any other human god has ever been. So that's fun. And again, Dennis is not an AI. Don't spread that rumor. Goodbye.